crazy nobody thinks about it.
Right. Once they've seen it in action at a big event and they understand how nice it is, it's worth the upgrade to get it. All right, I'm Justin Prestige, owner of Custom Trailer Pros, and today I'm with Mark Fitzsimmons, owner of Smiley's Motor City Cravings, and we're talking to him about his operation because he not only understands how to make great food, he understands the business side of this as well. And believe me, it is a business. You've got to work hard to earn the dollars. Now that you're doing this versus other jobs that you've had in the past, are you working more or less than before?
Oh, I'm working harder now in the last 3 months than I have in 25 years.
Yeah.
I drove truck over the road and I sold my truck and trailer and I wanted to be home. So I bought this trailer here, and it's my grandma's recipe for the Sloppy Joes. And we've been listening to Bill Moore's podcast, and he gave us all these ideas about the timing, the speed you're dealing with each customer, because you're set up at an event, you're 3-4 hour minimum, so you have to pass as many customers as you can. So you have to make a limited menu, so you're not having a bunch of choices and you're not trying to prepare a bunch of food. And then if you're only doing a few things, you can concentrate on making them fresh and the best quality you can on the few things that you have on your menu.
Yep. And so how did you choose this location? We're set up in a small town, maybe an hour or so outside of Nashville. What made you choose this spot?
Well, I set up here because I grew up not too far from here, and you have a choice between McDonald's, Subway, or Mexican. And those are your three choices here. So we set up here and we do a pretty good lunch crowd here. Everybody's, every day we set up, we normally have the same people come over and over again. And for some reason, Sloppy Joes are so good. I hear people are trying to recreate it 4 or 5 times and they still can't copy my Sloppy Joes.
When you're buying food from a business perspective, are you able to source it locally, or is it better for you? Do you have to go to Nashville to get it? How do you balance that?
Well, if you're in a hurry, you try to find things local. We try to make a trip once a week. We go up to Nashville. We probably save at least 50% on certain items by going up to Nashville. And we have 4 basic places that we go, where we don't try to shop at one place, because you got to try everything, and each people stock different things, and the quality and prices are different from one place to the other.
And as we've covered, you get a small menu, you're able to get your food out quickly, and you're able to source quality materials at the best prices by doing all this research. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You start to put all of that together, and now you're running a business, not just trying to sell food that you love. And even as we talked about it, you thought the Sloppy Joes would be your top seller immediately right away, but you've been surprised by some other items on your menu that have sold well. And so how do you handle that moving forward?
Yeah, originally I thought about starting with the Sloppy Joes on the bun like the normal way, but then people started ordering them on their French fries, and then they started ordering them on their nacho chips. And then we picked chicken strips for just a backup item, and now the chicken strips outselling everything.
All right, let's take a look at your trailer. You've got some unique features here. And so before we even step inside and look at how you cook your food, let's take a look at your #1 secret item on your trailer, the bathroom.
And then you have your own personal bathroom.
And as far as bathrooms go, that's a lot nicer than a porta-john at a music festival that's been used by 10,000 other people.
Oh yeah, it's a whole lot more cleaner, and it's nice having your own bathroom. It just nothing beats your own private bathroom.
I mean, you've even had other operators Asked to come use the bathroom at events.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so nice.
The people next to us, they're more than welcome. We've been sharing it, and they turned around. They said their next trailer they have will have to have a bathroom, because after having your own private bathroom, compared to running 10, 15 minutes away to try to find your own restroom, it's crazy. Nobody thinks about it.
Right. Yep. But it's becoming more and more popular. We've got more customers like you who have seen it, and then they go, oh man, that actually would be really nice. And once they've seen it in action at a big event and they understand how nice it is, it's worth the upgrade to get it.
Oh yeah, we got our 6 burners. We got a full-size oven here. It's nice with the oven. I would definitely love the 6 burners. This little table here is ideal for your cooking. You need some place to set all your utensils.
And the 6 burners gives you a lot of options. If you've got a small order, you don't need to use the whole griddle. You can use a pan on the stove, and you have the rest of the stove still available if you want to use it for anything else or bake anything. And so this gives you a lot of options for cooking.
Yep. And then a steam table, we ended up going with propane gas instead of electricity. It saves the generator. You just grab your container, you throw everything in there, and you just pass it out the window. So that really helps with the weight and carry. And then we normally have somebody over here, and we have our deep fryer and French fries. When we're busy, we try to keep our chicken strips cooked ahead of time, because for some reason everybody loves their chicken strips. We have our prep table that helps out we have different sides. Everybody wants jalapeno peppers and onions and all the sauces for our chicken strips. And then they give us these nice big refrigerators, which we keep all our drinks in here. We have our smaller thing here, and then they have this nice little, the suction's good, but they got a little lock here for going down the road. So you don't have to, when we leave, we're not strapping nothing up. I talked to all these food trucks, and they got to strap their stuff going down the road. And this way here, we just safely set everything in place and take off, heading back home. We got our our sink here and a hand washing sink, and then my grandson here, he has that sprayer. That is the best thing possible. That sprayer makes life easy for scrubbing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my wife here. I forgot to mention Michelle, and she just loves me being home all the time.
Yes.
And she just here with me all the time on the trailer now.
Awesome.
You don't have to worry about you out on the range.
That's awesome. That's fun. That means you got a whole family operation going here. You get time with the grandkids, you get time with your wife.
Most definitely.
And see, I talked to the people here in Mount Pleasant, the fire marshal that inspected it. He said this was his nicest trailer he had ever inspected.
Wow.
He says this was the absolute best one he has ever inspected.
That is our favorite thing to hear, because
We got a lot of compliments.
so we do this. I say it all the time. We want our customers to be as successful as possible, as quickly as possible, and getting a clean inspection as you go through is one of the best ways to do that. Gets you started on the right foot with your health inspector, with the fire safety guys, and so to have that pass right away and easily is such a great. We are so happy when we hear that. All right, now I'm going to get to try the famous Sloppy Joe nachos, topped with cheese, jalapenos. No onions for me, but if you want them, they got them. Let's dig in. In all seriousness, I'm not even a Sloppy Joe guy. This is not normal Sloppy Joe. That is so good. Okay, so if you find yourself south of Nashville, around the Columbia, Tennessee area, check out Smiley's Motor City Cravings. So you can find them on Facebook at Smiley's Motor City Cravings LLC. They are unique, they are delicious, they are food cooked the way it was meant to be. If you find yourself south of Nashville in Columbia, Tennessee, check out Tennessee area. Come check out Smiley's. Cooked the way it was meant to be.